So it's another scorching day here in Orlando, and for today's antics we're going down to Disney Springs again, and we're going to put on the resort buses and do a little bit of resort hopping for the first time ever. We did Art of Animation last time just so Toby could see Carswell, but today I think our plan is going to head to Fort Wilderness, check out the wildlife there. Then we're going to get the bus from there to Hollywood Studios, get a friendship boat over to Beach and Yacht, have a look around there. Then we'll probably go to Boardwalk, maybe Peaches and Creams for an ice cream. And then I think we'll head back over to Hollywood Studios and get the Skyliner and possibly do the Riviera, relist a little bit of time at Caribbean Beach back from when we were there, see if it's what we remember. And then we'll probably finish the day at Art of Animation again so Toby can see his lovely cars area. So we're looking forward to that. First time doing a bit of resort hopping, see how easy it is, see if it's worth it. Obviously completely free and allowed to do, to go on the resort buses to different resorts. So get a little bit of a Disney fix for us, and we'll see how that pans out for the day. So come along for the ride. So we've just arrived at Fort Wilderness, and we first stop is the ranch where the horses are. So I'll spin you around, let you have a look. There's various paddocks we can go walk around by the looks of it. So we're going to go do the Tri-Circle Trail and check it out. There we are, we're a bit closer to the paddocks now. I've got a good 30 odd horses here. And you can do trail rides on them. I think you do pony and horse. I thought we could get a bit closer than this, but this is where you would meet for your trail rides. So, little howdy there. You've got various little lock boxes. But so you're close enough, you can. This is as close as you can get by the looks of it. We'll go ask if we can get in the ranch and walk around. I don't think you can, but it's not bad just to pop down here and have a little look at the horses. Toby, where are the horses? We've wandered around? Hey, so Hannah's just seen a lovely cast member to find out where we can go see animals. Where was it?
Got to go up to here.
The settlement bus, so we go.
And we're all the way down here.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I know.
We'll
So
go
these
to,
are just
we'll
for
go
the
to the
outpost.
outpost first and see how much the golf carts are for hire for an hour, because it might be worth just driving around. And then we'll head up to the settlement, and then we'll probably move on to the next resort.
Massive.
So it is a massive resort, and this is on the A4 page. So let's go check these bits out. So for those of you that are Pokemon lovers, somebody's decorated their golf cart with various different Pokemon cards. They must be all ones that aren't worth money if they've stuck them on there. So quite a lot of people put flags on them. Sorry, but the bus is very noisy. Simon's just pulled up. Somebody's got a llama thingy on top of theirs. I believe if you look at some YouTube videos at Christmas time, people proper decorate their golf carts up. They do a golf buggy tour. So that's quite a cool thing to bear in mind. So we're going to now head to the outpost and see if we can do an hourly rental rather than a full day. Because I think when I looked online, it's $75 to $100 for a day. And obviously we're only going to do an hour or so here. So we can get a buggy just to drive around and have a bit of fun. We'll do that. So off we go to the outpost just across the road here. So viewers, unfortunately, despite all the golf carts lying around, according to this, they're all taken. So a little bit of fun doing that isn't going to happen. Toby, sorry bud, no can do. So we're going to get the bus up to the settlement now and see if we can see a bit more of the animals and check a bit more of the resort out. Hannah's just gone in the main lobby to do the powder her nose, so I'll just wait here in the boiling heat while we wait for it to come back out. You rock it, make it rock. So we've just got off the bus at the settlement. I've gone to the Tri-Circle D Ranch. And as you can see, the horses are well and truly viewable here. So we'll head inside and see what little Bessies they've got. A little bit of history by the looks of it. We've just had a hell and high walk with Toby because he wanted to argue about everything. But see, you can here you see them getting all the saddles cleaned up and ready in there. And you can't get right up to the horses. There's a nice little barrier to give them their own space. But they're big old horses. That one's called Prince. Bit of information on Prince there. So they're all fully grown at this end. So we'll turn around, we'll go down the other end and see the other ones. So there's a little bit of history there about the Dragon Canopy. A little musical about it. And it's all about this carriage that plays music while it's being pulled along. So there's actually not any horses up this end other than the one. He's a big beauty. His name's Dragon, and he's starting to stump his feet. Look at them ears prick up. He doesn't look particularly happy, if I'm honest.
Big boys.
Big boys. They're huge, they're proper stunning. Is that cool, Toby? You wave to him? So we're contemplating letting Toby do a pony ride because they're only $10 for a lap or 2 laps for 15, which I don't think is bad value really. He's looking at the ponies now. It's whether he'll have a little hissy fit when he tries to get on one. That's my only question. But they come out here onto this little course here, and they do a little lap. So it's nothing major, but it's a nice bit of Disney magic for our little ones. Toby, would you like to ride a pony? Would you like to ride the pony? Okay. Let's see what happens. We'll see how close we can get. So Toby's got his helmet all geared up on. He's not too keen on it because it's heavy. But the lovely lady said we can pay for 1 lap, and if he does 2, we can pay for the extra $5 for the 2nd lap. Of course, it's Disney. It's part of the magic. So far, so good. Looking forward to seeing how he reacts to this because we're not too sure ourselves. But it could all come down to what colour horse he gets. He's very particular.
Hi, Desi. You're a cowboy. Good job. All right, whoever's going to walk him, come on in. There we go. Don't worry. No. You're going to hold right there for 1 moment. Take 3 steps. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
So Toby has struggled a little bit. He's a bit scared of him when he got up close, but the lovely ladies let us take as long as we like with him to get him comfortable. He's eventually hopped on, and here he is off on the track.
You're wonderful. You're going to go that way.
He's one of those kids, he has a little bit of time to build up to it, but there he goes. Around the track. Oh, sorry. Like a horse being led to water. Again, the lovely ladies come over and help because Toby started getting a bit upset on the way around. I think Mummy was going a bit too adventurous. I think this will be a 1 lap special for Toby. But they're very good here. Best part of Disney. They know it's about the kids.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So as I was saying, as Toby's going around, the lovely lady did help us really gratefully with him. Very calm with him, give him as much time as he needed. So if you've got a kid who's a bit scared, or I say we have mentioned before, Toby has been checked for autism. They're very good with him here, very calm, and she ended up coming round with Toby just to make him feel safe because he felt a bit loose, didn't he?
I think so, yeah.
So she held him round the back, and he was fine all the way around when she was there and accompanied him. So yeah, definitely worth coming out to Fort Wilderness just for a little pony ride for your young uns. As long as they're under 48 inches, they can do it. But I think if they're over that, they actually bring out a proper
there was a big horse.
They brought out a
That
horse
other
for
lady.
a younger kid that was over 48 inches. So yeah, definitely worth coming down here just for that. And at $10 for 1 lap, $15 for 2, I don't think that's bad value. And, would you like to share your fact of the day now or save it till later?
Oh, she said there's 101 horses here. That's why they think they're running out of names. Because there was one called Leo.
So we're going to go to Pioneer Hall, which is the main resort area. Just have a quick look around there before possibly hopping on the boat to the Magic Kingdom and then swapping resorts. So we've just come in the trading place at the Pioneer Hall. Had a much needed break from some AC. Standard Disney match as you normally get. It's always busy in the Disney shop. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. She's off. Right, I'll find where the exit is already. Shortest AC break ever. Got some cool resort-inspired merch in here. But you will pay the price for the resort merch. It is not cheap. See, like, you're into the pin trading, $15 start. It's a lot, but each their own. And I've got a few essentials in here if you need it. Always good to see. Mickey premium bars. Always go down a treat. So I think that's it. After we look in here, we've done photos. I think we're going to get the boat across to Magic Kingdom and change resorts. Or Wilderness Lodge. What have you found?
Well, they all crave about the Mickey ice cream sandwiches, don't they?
Do they? But then you'd ruin your beaches and creams.
That's what I was thinking, and $6.49.
Well, I think we'll have a couple of minutes there just to cool down, and then we'll head off to the boat to Wilderness Lodge probably. Because we can walk to Magic Kingdom now, I believe. So yeah, that'd be it from Wilderness Lodge for us. Port Wilderness, should I say. So a bit of luck, the boat has just pulled up as we've got to the dock. So let's go get on board, see where we end up. If we don't end up at Wilderness Lodge, we'll just go stay on to Magic Kingdom. Oh, in fact, this is going to Magic Kingdom, so that's what we'll do, rather than wait around for another boat.
Oh, operate that only operates 3 till 10:45.
There you are, we could have done that one anyway, only on certain times of day. So Magic Kingdom it is, and then we'll resort hop to Broadwalk, get the bus to Hollywood Studios, and then get the friendship boat from there down to Broadwalk. So even being this close to the Magic Kingdom, I just can't justify the day's price for a one-day ticket. It is just extortionate. I think it comes out about £500-600 for one day here, and that could just be so much spent elsewhere because it's that sort of money plus what you spend inside the park as well. And I think the idea of doing it now is starting to fade away because Toby's getting a bit tired on the holiday, isn't he? He gets a bit too far out of sync and he becomes hard to deal with. So we've changed our plan a little bit because he's getting a little grumbly. We're going to jump on the monorail to the Grand Floridian, have a quick look round there, and at least that way he hasn't got to get his pram, so he might nod off on the journey. So we'll get our next ride in, the resort monorail. Choo choo. So also, didn't give the credit to that little boat journey across from Fort Wilderness. Nice little journey, put on the back of the Contemporary in Fort Wilderness, and then through some little areas you don't normally see when you go on the boat straight from the ticket and transportation centre. So it's nice to be out in the big lake and see a few other bits that we don't normally see. It's about 10-15 minute boat ride. Again and again, same as the buses, you can jump on that and do it just like we are with the monorail. So you can have a Disney-ish day if you really want to, and also you can, like we said earlier, you can partake in things at the resorts. So yeah, onto the monorail, onto the Grand Floridian, then Hollywood Studios, then a boat, and then Beach and Yacht Club, Beaches and Creams. I'm probably going to get there and realise I've been saying it wrong, it's not called that, but I'll correct myself at a later date. So we've just come into the Grand Floridian, very bougie compared to everywhere else. Marble floors, very upmarket compared to the other. However, if you saw on the clip just then, the pool looks absolutely round. It looks like there's a lot of people resort hopped here just to have a look around.
Yeah, they were doing stuff
On the same floor where you get off the monorail, you've got a macaroon shop. Oh, actually, it's not a macaroon shop, but it's bath bombs. I wasn't far out there. So yeah, if you want some bougie bath bombs, 6 for 45, up the top of Grand Floridian is where to come check out. Ouchie. Tour Albert's, I believe it's one of the most expensive restaurants to eat out on Disney. Somebody can correct me, but we can't go down there. We're dressed up very glad rag to walk down there and have a little look.
Okay.
As I say, loads of people resort up there just to have a look round, and rightly so. If you can, why not? I believe this is the bar themed on Beauty and the Beast. It's with the rose, an enchanted rose. That's what I thought so. So I think when you check out Night Strides vlogs, they stayed here and they went and checked all this out in depth. But so we're not guests, so we're not going to intrude. A nice little bar. Hannah, how about now? Of course, every resort has its own merchandise store, so we'll go in, check it out. Hannah does like a little ganders in the merch store, don't you, Hannah? That's it. I do love these like jerseys they do, but that's extortionate. Well, you get one like Hannah's, it costs $2 from the outlet store. On Vineland. No, it wasn't Vineland, that was the premium international outlets, wasn't it?
It's only good if you came in 2025.
Which we did. So yeah, just standard merch as they do in all of them, and then a few resort specific ones. Still thought the Fort Wilderness ones were pretty good. So I think we'll head downstairs and then we'll get the bus to Hollywood Studios. Now I wanted to buy the Monorail set from the resorts, but I think it's like £100, something like that, and getting it home would be a nightmare. How cool would that be? So downstairs is very much the same as upstairs, very upmarket, nice little bar in the middle, little shop in the corner, some lovely ceiling there to have a look at. But yeah, a quick pop into the Grand Floridian. It was just a pit stop to get the bus over. They say it is quite a big resort in general. So we're in the main building here. You've got villas off to the right, the pool that you saw on the video coming in, but there's also another courtyard pool. So maybe that's not as packed as the beach pool. But yeah, it's a massive resort as well, and one of the most expensive on site. So you get what you pay for, as they say in life. So let's go get a bus to Hollywood Studios. And I think Hannah's dying for her ice cream. So after a short ride from Hollywood Studios on the Friendship boats, we're here at, I believe this side is Yacht Club and the other side is Beach Club. So we're going to go and find beaches and creams and get an ice cream, because Toby's hot and bothered and Mummy's definitely hot and bothered. She's being grouchy. We're going to get your ice cream. So we'll show you some clips around the beach and yacht clubs, and I've got his hat in my bag. So yeah, we've really utilised all the options for Disney transport today. It's a small perk, small piece of Disney on the holiday. It's not quite the same, but it gives us something to do down, something we've never done before. So that's a little wander around these two. We'll probably head straight to the ice cream shop. As I said, she's gone hangry little devil. It's 3 o'clock and she could have had her sandwiches, but she chose not to. Aye. So let's go before this kicks off big time. So really love this pool with this resort. You've got beaches, slides, and lovely lagoon-like pools. Of course, you've got your waterside bar, your refreshments. It's a really nice chilled vibe. And I say, called Beach and Yacht Club for a reason, because it's a beach theme. Hurricane Hannah's is what it's called, and I've been feeling like I've been with Hurricane Hannah for the last hour. So let's see if we can turn Hurricane Hannah into a Category 1. So we just noticed that the pirate ship is actually the slide. I just thought it was like a play area for them, but that's where you walk around to the slide and it goes down there. How cool is that? That's some top theme in there. And then the boardwalk just in the distance over there. And another set of beaches. And then I believe we're going to hook a left here just into Beaches and Creams. And if you walk straight up over there, that brings you straight into Epcot. So we're just saying the Swan and Dolphin Hotel is actually over there. It's really well located if you want to be able to walk to Hollywood Studios and Epcot. It's pretty much slap in the middle. So it gives you your options to avoid the buses and stuff. If you don't want the hustle and bustle, which you do tend to get with Disney transportation. So everyone's heading this way, so I'm guessing that's where Beaches and Creams are. So hopefully we don't get a little wait, otherwise Hurricane Hannah might go back to Category 6. So we're inside the main lobby, much needed aircon. It's a swelter out there. So Kate May's Minnie's Breakfast Cafe, Barnsley Seafood Dinner Buffet. It's definitely not where Beaches and Cream is. So hopefully we're going the right way. I said I did have a quick look, but I didn't look at what is around. So hopefully when we come around this corner, it'll be somewhere around here. Okay, it's another corridor, so we'll link back up in a minute. So after a bit of messing around, we finally found it. Wasn't quite, it's leaning more towards Yacht Club than it is Beach, right in the outskirts. So let's go inside and get some Beaches and Cream. So unfortunately, you had to make reservations, which I didn't know about. And the walk-up list is a 2-hour wait. Shut at 5, and it's 3 o'clock now. So we'll just go to the walk-up window, hopefully get something to keep everyone happy. But there you are. You go to Beaches and Cream, make sure you book. So Category 6 has now come down to Category 1. How's your Beaches and Cream decided yet? Good. I've got the cookies and cream. She's got the cookies and cream sandwich. And Toby's got the strawberry, but he wants everybody else to see he's having a paddy. So swings and roundabouts cost 24 quid for 3 ice creams, but it's what it is. It's a nice little treat, and it's a nice little atmosphere around here. And we're watching the pool entertainment, so one. So Beaches and Creams from the Express counter. How was yours? Really creamy, as you'd expect. Proper chunks of cookie in it, yeah. Toby has strawberry, which is real big chunks of strawberry in. And Aaron ate that whole pot. We only got a scoop each, didn't we? So now we're back in reception, and some gentleman told us to take a picture of Flounder and Toby will get a badge, so we're going to go collect that. But Toby's made himself at home. He saw the kids there and he sat down and he's watching a bit of TV. A nice little lobby in here. And the main thing is, it's air conditioned today, it's a swelter. So we'll have a little bit more looking around and then we will move on to either Art of Animation or the Riviera Resort and then probably back to Disney Springs for dinner. So some lovely footage there of the Beaten Yacht Club. Very nice resort, very family friendly.
Oh yeah, quite chill.
A very chilled vibe, yeah. It's a bit like what the Coco Key lacks a little bit in the chilledness.
Yeah.
Coco Key is a good family resort and a good budget option. But obviously you pay less, you get more excitable people, don't you? So we was going to walk around the boardwalk, but it's getting very hot. So we're going to hop straight on the Skyliner. We'll either stop at the Riviera or Caribbean Beach and finish the day at Art of Animation for Toby, so we can go see Cars Land. So let's go hop on the Skyliner. Shall we take the bus or the Skyliner? Only Disney fans will understand that. So here we are at the Epcot Skyliner film for our last Disney ride of the day. And we'll head over to Riviera probably, or maybe Caribbean Beach. We've got a transfer over way. Depends if we want to reminisce on some old times. And like I say, we'll head to Art of Animation so Toby can see. So let's go and ride the Skyliner. Are we going on a ride? Yeah? Yeah! Are we going on? Yeah! So we've just got off the Skyliner We chose not to get off at Caribbean. Well, we had to change at Caribbean Resort, but we didn't stay there because it drops you the other side of where the main part is. So we decided to come straight over to Art of Animation so Toby can go see his favourite area. Really well themed resort. It is a budget resort, but it's priced in at the same price as Moderate because the skyline of being here, and it is quite heavily themed. But yeah, rooms wise are still budget rooms. So let's go and check out some of the themed areas. So last time we were here, we didn't come around the back side of the cars area, and it's actually all themed around the back in terms of drawing on the buildings. So we've got Luigi, I can't remember what his tired mate is called. We'll call him Figo. Close enough. Yeah, and there's all the artwork on the buildings around the back. And there's little fun facts, like you can see down there. So let's go round to the main bit. So Toby, you can go meet Lightning McQueen. Yeah? Yeah? So we're just coming in round the back side, this side rather than the front. Toby is off, he's already fell over once. Come on then, which way are you going? This is such a well-themed area and they did invest a lot of money in doing this bit. So we'll go for a little wander round with Toby. We'll bring you some footage. So some footage there from the car themed area. I am sweltering because I've been chasing Toby around. He was in his element, as you would have seen there. He is absolutely cars mad at the minute, and that is such a well themed area. Sadly, you couldn't see Miss Sally because she was under repair, but we're going into the animation hall now. We need some AC. It's just turned up a notch in the last half hour. It's crazy out here. It's been 36, 37 degrees. So we've just come inside for the nice AC, and I found Toby a colouring area where he's able to colour in a car's picture. One of the part of things you can do in the Disney resorts if you find it. There's a bit of Frozen on TV for him. You enjoying your colouring, Toby?
Yes.
Is it cool in here? Wow. So you carry on with that then. So some footage there from inside the animation hall. It's not the most massive resort for hub area, but I say plenty of resort merch. Toby and Hannah are off in their element as per usual. It is. The car's jumper that I looked at for, oh Toby, that's for Toby all over. But it was extortionate. It was like, yeah, $50 for a kid's jumper. He's only going to wear it for like 6 months. It's ridiculous. But it is what it is. And then obviously into the Lion's Den food court. Let's get some really good food options there. So if you're on the dining plan here, you're going to be doing all right for yourself. There's fairly good options. So I think we're going to go see Nemo area now, and then I think we might head out. So good 6 hours resort hopping. First time we've ever done that properly. That was a good bit of fun. Didn't cost a lot of money. We'll go that way. Back at Disney Springs now, ready for some dinner. We was going to go to Raglan Road, but when we looked at the prices, it seems a bit extortionate. I know you're going to pay price for being Disney Springs, but there are plenty of places to eat that are thing. But yeah, good day resort hopping. Definitely recommend doing it if you're not doing Disney, or even if you're doing 14 days and only doing Disney, have a day resort hopping. Check out some of the other resorts. Just say, as we went to Art of Animation, there was activities going on. You can partake in any of them. You can pay to partake in the ones that are charged. Like Toby did today with the pony, that's $10. So we went for ice cream, beach cream, that's $25. So we still spent a little bit of money today, but nothing extortionate, and still a little bit of Disney magic. So I hope you enjoyed coming along with us for some resort hopping, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. And remember to adventure on.